Hi, I'm Alison McCaig, one of the analysts here at IG. I'd like to talk to you today about Syria and some of the possible consequences that we might see from the actions that have gone on in the last 24 hours. Well, first off, we really need to ask what's happened here. Basically, Russia have offered to step in and mediate the potential transfer of chemical weapons from under Syrian control to as yet to be named international bodies, presumably the likes of the United Nations. Now, it's not historically the case that Russia tends to step in and become the global police or peacekeeper, and why exactly have they done it this time? Well, there are some self-interests involved here for Russia, and certainly a number of reasons why they would be very loath to see US soldiers in or around Syria. Since 1970, Russia have had and leased a naval base off the Syrian government at Tartus. This is, of course, the only access that the Russian Navy has to the Mediterranean, and certainly from a strategic point of view is very important to them. The other countries that have been voicing their disapproval of any military action would be China, and I think it would be fair to say that China really is saying this more from an economic point of view than any other real standpoint. Anything that drives the crude price and oil prices higher certainly is not going to help them, as their economy is once again starting to move back up in the right direction and gain some of the momentum that it has lost over the last 6 months. Certainly as well, if we look over at America, this could offer America a little bit more of a face-saving way of getting out of what could have been a very tricky situation. Certainly as far as the US politics are concerned, there's a certain amount of enthusiasm to go in there and sort this situation out. However, the voting public are very much loath to find themselves entangled in either another Iraq or Afghanistan, and I think it will be something that they would very much find difficult to give their approval to. So what are the implications as far as the markets are concerned? Well, we've certainly seen the FTSE has jumped up 50 points today on the chances of military action being that much less over the Russian ability to step in here and try and mediate a peaceful solution to this problem. The other areas that have been hit, I guess, in the last couple of weeks on the back of this have been most obviously gold and crude oil. Gold, the natural flight to security and safety, had seen itself pop back above that 1400 level. It's back down at 1370 as we speak, midway through Tuesday. Could well come under some real pressure if this begins to pick up some pace and the Russians manage to make some progress with this. The other area, of course, is crude oil, which already had its problems with the Egyptian unrest, and also OPEC, the Middle East oil producers nations, struggling to come to an agreement as to whom they will have heading up the party for some considerable years to come. Having said that, though, this news flow out in the last 24 hours has seen the crude price drop from an intraday high of almost $4 lower down to sort of around $112, $112.50. Certainly bodes well for the price, not breaking that sort of 114, 116 area where we felt that if it could break that, may well go and challenge the longer term highs around about that $126 a barrel area. For all of this and further analysis, please go to IG's website, www.ig.com. Thank you.